Okay. Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back. Oh, look at those flowers. Look at those flowers. Let me get this off of the board for a minute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back. We're not going to stay too long, but let me throw my plate away. So, one out. My dad was laughing. He did he made the roast. I almost threw this away. I'm not throwing away my last pasta. Turnip, sorry. So I texted him like vegetables are perfect like 10 minutes ago. He's like, how's the roast? I'm like, so. I was like, that's not like the roast you use for a roast. If we were gonna do like a roast, I was like, if you get what I'm saying. He writes back with like smiley faces. And he's like, yeah, I know. He's like, but Mom. I'm like, oh, I know. Like the cut of meat. My mom cracks me up. So I came back because I feel like the energy that I just read is heavy, okay? And I don't want anybody in that heavy energy. And if you're choosing to be in that energy, then so be it, right? But if I think a lot of people like on the outside, hey, I think a lot of people on the outside that are not within that energy, you could feel like a little heavy right now. And I'm not trying to have you guys in that type of energy. You know what I mean? And I mean, it could just be me as a reader because I read that, you know? But just in case it was the energy of being projected towards you, I just want to take that back. If that makes sense. Hey. So, yeah, I wasn't sure because I felt it. And then, crazy enough, I felt the need to, I bought my mom some hydrangeas too, but I felt the need to buy white, okay? I saw the orange and I was like, oh, because there's orange flowers, right? But I felt the need. I feel like I just got stuck by a thorn and I didn't. So just a simple reminder to stay true to yourself. You know, white is a color of purity, things like that. It's refreshing. It's pure. So I just don't know how, because it was like reminding myself. So again, it could just be me that needed that refreshing energy because of the energy that I just read, because that's a thing too. I'm a reader, right? So there's that. And I bought myself some Starburst. So I'm going to have one. I've been craving candy. Can't really have chocolate anymore. But I've been having white chocolate. So just make sure you're doing little things for yourself. That's like really important. Don't forget to do things for yourself. Especially when you get caught up in these other energies. I wanted to use this deck the other day and I barely did, so I just feel like it's going to happen again, which is fine. So, we're to clear the energy. Okay. Let's clear it. So we'll look into this week. And Merry Christmas for those who celebrate Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, so many things, you know. It came so damn quick. So quick. My hair's everywhere. It's so cold out right now, too, where I live. I ran to the grocery store. Get fresh bread and stuff for dinner that I cannot eat. But I had to get some snacks. Oh, yeah, I was checking the weather. It's 25. It's so cold. And it's windy. It's so cold. I feel like it instantly, like, chaps my hands. What's that little thermometer? I've never seen that little thermometer go on my weather. A thermometer with a little snowflake, and then it says 50%. I don't know what that means. Nice clear sky tonight, though. I gotta be at work. It's gonna be 19 degrees when I wake up to start my car. I'm not happy about that. Fuck, man. Actually, it's gonna be 18 degrees. I need an automatic car starter. I told myself that last year. This is the first car I've ever purchased. When did I buy it? It came brand new too, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, it doesn't have a car starter? They're like, no, you can always get one. I'm like, I guess. Every car I've had just had car starters. So I guess I got spoiled. What is up with these flyaways? And then go figure, I purchased a new car and it does not have an automatic car starter. And I told myself last year to get one. And I told myself this year to get one. I haven't done it yet. I gotta do it. Apparently, I was really, really spoiled with my old vehicles. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Like, really spoiled. Not like luxurious cars. Just spoiled in the sense that certain cars they all had automatic starters. Certain cars had I said skyscrapers, but things that I typically don't care about. But when you're so accustomed to, I can't believe we're having this conversation, sounds ridiculous. So accustomed to having an automatic car starter. This would be my second winter. I'm like, what the fuck? Courtney, you knew better last year. I might just call a company this week and have them come straight to work. It just has to be at a time where I can go in and out of work and not busy. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm going to do. There's a company around here. Someone at my work did it the other day, and I was like, you fucking spoiled. Her boyfriend got it for her for Christmas. I'm like, you fucking spoiled. What else did he get you? Where's my glasses thing? I swear I just had it. So I guess I just got to figure out a good day. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Waking up at 4:30 in the morning to start my car. Just to start my car. You know what I'm thankful, though, for? For the longest time, I lived on the 3rd floor. But again, bless you, I had automatic car starters. So, really wasn't an issue. And now I'm 10 feet away from my car, like, what the fuck? And I literally gotta write myself a list. Seriously. I'm gonna write that right now. I need to call that company. All right, I gotta stop forgetting that. Alrighty, schnighties. Yeah, I just got accustomed to it, you know? My mom parked in the garage for the longest time, but it prevents, snow and stuff from being on the car, but it doesn't keep the car warm. You just crack the garage and start it. Right, then you gotta do 2 things. Poor us. Now we gotta start the automatic starter and touch the button that opens the garage door. That must be real fucking tough, huh? You must have a real hard life, having to hit 2 buttons 20 minutes prior to work. I mean, come on, we sound like spoiled, rotten fucking people, don't we, right now? Unless we have a garage. Fuck, man. I've had garages my whole life, but they've never been garages. They've been like man caves and like welding stuff and where the tools go. Like my mom always had the garage like here and there. And then she took it over with like her plant stuff, her gardening stuff. And then I took it over when I moved in with some of my storage. Never mind the storage I still pay for 3 years later. I'm still paying for fucking storage, guys. Fucking telling you. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. I'm so stubborn though. It's like I want to stay in this town. I'm not going to purchase a home somewhere where I don't want to stay. I feel like I have to get pushed into that type of energy right now. You know what I mean? I got goosebumps. Like I'm so like, it's not that I'm like wicked comfy, but I'm comfy. Like I need to get pushed because I'm so anal. It's like I want to stay in a certain town for the kids, or you know what I mean? But I'm moving this spring. I don't even care anymore. I don't know where I'm going. I almost considered moving to Oklahoma last week just to stay with my brother right now. But I didn't want to take the kids out of there and then be stuck staying in Oklahoma for 3 years because I don't know much about Oklahoma. I can make very impulsive decisions like that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I got the goosebumps. I really don't. It's like I just need to be pushed or put somewhere. It's like, can't explain the feeling. Which I don't want to be forced to do that. But I feel like that's how that's going to go down for some reason. I can't explain it. I know I'm moving soon, though. I can feel it. I just don't know where. I'm struggling with the whole stay local thing. Struggling with that. I must have been a billabong in my past life. There's no question I wasn't. All right, so for those that are just jumping on, I purposely came back on to read some energy that you might be experiencing this week because I felt like the other energy was really heavy. And I'm sorry if it like got projected that way. It could have just felt that way for me because I was the reader. So I personally had to step out of it. Bought myself white flowers. Although as I was leaving, I saw orange roses and I was like, oh. It's funny, we were just talking about the sacral chakra, but the orange and white would have looked cool. But I just checked out and there was like a whole nother side I didn't check out. But I bought my mom some hydrangeas. She was happy about that. But I don't know if it just happened to me or if some of that energy might have got projected your way. So if that's the case, like, shake it off and shake it off. You know what I mean? Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, and personally, honestly, it's not the new deck. It's not that. It was the energy that was projected within the read. And I'm just, if it drained you, I mean, you honestly, you might want to consider why it drained you, to be quite fucking honest with you. I hate to say it like that because I really didn't think about it like that. Oh, thanks, sweetie. I love that. Wow, Quit. What a profound reading this morning. You were beyond amazing. I appreciate it. I really do. Those type of readings, guys, are really, really hard for me. So again, like you say this morning, but I literally feel like I just stepped out of it, went to the fucking market, came home, had dinner, and I'm back again. And I feel like I had to come back because I feel like for some of you, I probably projected heavy energy on you, and I'm sorry. So I feel like I'm telling you, the fact that I was pulled to white like that, it was either a reminder of the simple reminders and staying pure and authentic to yourself. I know white can be a healing energy. really speaks of purity. And I felt like I hands down needed it after that read. So if some of you guys, you didn't get out or you don't buy flowers, or take a bath if you felt like energy was projected. Because it's definitely never my intention like that unless I'm meant to serve karma. You know what I mean? I do feel like a majority of you, it didn't affect you like that. I really feel like for me, it was me because I'm a reader and being in tune in that energy and smelling sperm and then feeling like I was about to give birth. So it's exhausting for me, if that makes sense. It was a lot on me. So I feel like I needed purification. And sometimes little roses like that and the smell and poppies, does shift your energy. So, but yeah. So, take care of yourself. Protect your energy, If it got projected your way and it was, meant to be heavy like that, then it's meant to, But I also just feel like some of you experience certain things like that with certain people, and you've stepped out of experiences like that already. And I feel like, in a way, it got to you. And I'm not saying in a bad way, but I'm here to remind you, if you stepped away from that energy, yes, you did the right thing. Okay? I can't stress that enough. So, let's read, because I want to unwind. Does it seem like fate to me? Oh, like fated situation? Yeah, I feel like a lot of things in life, though, are fated. And along with those scenarios comes free will and what you project onto others. And I feel like that energy itself, for those that were in that scenario, projected a lot of shit onto you guys. And I feel like you stepped out of a scenario. So I want to come back and I want to clear that energy for you, because no one deserves to feel like they're put in certain situations, or I don't want you to second guess yourself, or you know what I'm saying? It's like that. So it was important for me to come back and clear that energy for you. So we're going to peek into the week of December 20th. Ooh, 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 shake it off and shake it off, Taylor Swift. The week of December 20th. Happy holidays. I cannot believe it came so quick. I feel like just yesterday I was telling myself, I can't believe how quickly look at this. I can't believe how quickly Halloween came. Tribes. So there's new tribes, whether you like it or not, which sucks, but that's the reality of the situation. So that tells me there's lots of energy on the struggle bus. Free will, guys, But if you don't create change or allow change to happen, you'll never evolve. You won't have your happiness. You know what I'm saying? So companion. So there's somebody that's about to step in your life, or somebody that's already in your life. It could be a best friend. It could be a lover. It could be a parent. It could be a child. But to me, it's a new tribe. And look at frustration. And just a second ago, I thought I smelled sperm again. I was like, I'm not even bringing that in up. But that energy, and actually that kind of looks like a sperm. Holy shit. Wow. What the fuck? So again, let's get the sperm out of my head. But when tribes comes in, and it's ironic, right? Because you're meshing. It's new soul family, soul connections. And I said in the other read, okay, it's something the ancestors have created, put together. It's special. Okay. You're lucky enough to have a companion. That's how I look at it. So like a true companion. There's nothing like having a true companion. That's why we have best friends that are in our life, out of our lives, guys. And they're soulmates too. Let's get one more. Sorrow. Mysteries. So there's some sorrow here. That's a bunny. A hare. So there's definitely, I'm totally getting the vibe of a new soul connection, new soul family, but there's just hesitation, like the eyes shut. You know what I mean? Eyes are shut. There's a companion, but there's a frustrating situation going on. I think is more self frustration. There's some sorrow here about choices that you've made along the way. That's a good thing as long as you're acknowledging them and accepting them. So even if this is linked to the previous read, guys, it's not gonna, that energy that I felt was projected. It's not gonna project if that made sense. Like I'm telling you, I can't stress enough for those who stepped out of this scenario already, of leaving a situation behind and being like, I'm done. Do not second guess your decisions. But see, I didn't second guess. So it wouldn't be second guessing. It would be, fuck, man, I don't know. Something must be coming in. It's got to be what it is. And I don't know if someone else is going to try to project something, or I don't know. I can't explain it. But it was so strong from me. And it could be just me as a reader, right? It's like I needed those flowers, and I was pulled to the white, and I was pulled to other colors, but I was fixated on the white. So I guess how I'm trying to say it is like, I'm not sure, but I wanted to take it away. I'm not really sure what that means. Because if I have to project karma and I have to trigger and stuff like that, like I'm okay doing that. That shit doesn't faze me. So it wouldn't be second guessing. It would be like, fuck, man, I don't know. What am I trying to explain? Can you help me here? What am I trying to explain with that? projecting. So I don't know if someone's going to come and project something, or there's somebody around you projecting something. Like something's being projected. It's a knowing. It's also a challenge. Well, then that makes that frustrating. We're back to the frustration again. So somebody has an inner knowing of doing the right thing. And I think the frustrating part would be you're not doing the right thing. Or you're just frustrated. It's like you're probably frustrated because this is not something you asked for, if that makes sense, because the ancestors are here, right? So to me, it's like it's not something you asked for. So whatever's going down is like, I wouldn't say it's like disbelief. It's funny how barriers are there, and we just talked about that. I still can't pick up on the whole explain this for me through knowing, though. Maybe it's just me knowing it projected something or it did something, or I don't know. Because December 20th. Because it's almost like you're ignoring what's being given, which is incredibly selfish and shitty. And all the words that start with S. I hear S's, sacrificing for the wrong reasons, like sorrows. Like, week of December 20th. So being guided to make a new offer, being guided to go in a new situation. So you're hands down. This isn't even like dead spirits. This is dead ancestors. All right. This is your bloodline, or it doesn't even have to be blood like that now that I say that like that. People you considered family or our family are straight up guiding you. And to me, you know you're being guided or you're pulled to somebody or this, and the way you went about something or the way you're going about something is just wrong. So there's a lot of disappointment here. I don't know if you're disappointed in yourself. If you know you're in the wrong, this is energy of definitely being disappointed in yourself. Because it's something you're ignoring and avoiding. Apparently, I can't step out of this energy right now. There's frustration here, and I truly feel like it's whoever's energy I'm in. And I will tell you, it's not me being frustrated. So it's the opposite energy of who you're dealing with, or the energy that's around you is extremely frustrated. But to me, I want to be like, well, where's the boundaries? Where's all the things that you need to push out of this, like self-worth, you know? I feel like you're building that self-worth, or you're building that character. There's a big no here. Huge no. You got action. So that no is like, it's either you not accepting, or it's, if someone's asking you to do something or give them a new opportunity. I don't know how. This is coming from the opposite energy. This is coming from the energy that's frustrated. I honestly feel like that's coming from spirit. It's like warning you with the negative energy that's around you. So the lower energy that's around you, that means that if something, okay, so now it's switching a little bit. Because if there's some type of offer, the answer is no. You're being guided elsewhere. And I have a funny feeling you're already aware of that. So if you're entertaining this, you're still playing some type of game. And I'm telling you, it's going to get the best of you if you are. Like, it's going to break you down. It's going to break you. Spirit will make sure it breaks you. Because I feel like energy of like smart ass energy. I just keep asking, like, what is the no? That so the return. Somebody's coming back just for money. Because I asked what the answer is. What the answer is no. And I really wanted to go to this deck. But as I was about to put this down, the card came out. It got stuck. And at the bottom of the deck is material world. So this has to do with money. It is the holidays. I don't know how this is working for you, but the answer is no. Stop. It's like a handout again. Someone's coming back, and it's because of money. And see, it's dangerous. It's karmic. So damn, don't get caught up. You're getting tested. You're getting tested. You're getting tested by spirit this week. Be careful, because this energy that's going to want something is karmic. The money is still binding you. Stop giving. So somebody's going to ask for money this week. And if you're smart, the answer is no. You're about to get tested. Spirit's already trying to guide you out of a situation. You're in clearly a situation that's no good. And they're trying to guide you out. It's like bringing someone towards you. But you're allowing, see, you have this inner knowing of wanting more desire, more for your soul. It's either somebody or just knowing, okay? And you're allowing this energy to get the best of you. It's like, I want to call you a sucker. And I hate to say it because it sounds harsh. But it's sucker energy. You're being sucked in and you're allowing it. Whether you're aware of it or not, you're still allowing it. So you're still being the sucker. Get what I'm saying? So it's like you turning a blind eye to a soulmate, a new tribe, a special companion, and it's killing you. But what's really killing you is the fact that you're continuously putting yourself in a situation to be played. It's a sucker. So your ego is getting the best of you here. It's a given, once again, because you're staying bound to money. You're staying bound to somebody who just keeps on coming back and back and back. And this is painful for you. But the fucking answer is no. This is spirit saying you know better. So this is, I'm telling you right now, whoever this energy is in, you're being tested. And some of you can be getting tested the last time. This is crucial. And I hate to say that because it sounds like a threat, but that threat's not coming from me. I promise you that. Swear to God on my kid's soul, that threat's not coming from me. And I think if anything, you think it's a threat or you'd feel threatened, but it's not. You're allowing yourself to be vulnerable with somebody in your life when it comes to money, and it's draining you, your bank account. I don't know if you think you have enough where it's like, oh, no big deal, but that shit adds up. And you know you're being guided, and it's frustrating and it's painful, but you're linked to material material needs. So leads. I don't know who this person is in your life coming back, but they want money. Or you're bound to them from money, for money. But if the answer is no, this is someone coming back. Because if the answer is no, it has to do with this person coming back and they want a handout. So I don't know, oh, money's tight, I couldn't pay the bills, all the Christmas shopping and this and that. You're dealing with a leech. And you're not picking up on it. And if you are, then you're just allowing yourself to be a leech, which is even worse. Because there's some type of last testimony. I'm telling you, it's the last of something before they either take something away from you again. It's like, fuck, man. This energy is just not learning. This is energy of not learning. It's like, how many things in your life have to go sour before you realize the situation you're in? Honestly. You can learn the hard way. If you're in the middle of a divorce, and this has to do with a settlement and the lawyer comes back at you, the answer is no. Like, keep fighting something. That would be on a more positive note. But I don't feel the positivity here. Even if the lawyer comes back to you and says, oh, it's striking a good deal, the answer is fucking no. And the thing that's hard for me, even as a reader right now, is like, you belong elsewhere. You're fighting it. You could lose something that means a lot to you right now. Multiple things that mean a lot to you right now. Because if you don't say no this week to something, oh, man, I hate to say it. I just, fuck, man. I don't know. You've been in this situation plenty of times with somebody, and you have the inner knowing to say no, but you keep giving. I mean, the universe can stop playing takeaway, because the thing is, you know better. So when you acknowledge what you want and you don't go after it, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, because the universe knows what you want. So you set yourself up. You can either set yourself up to move forward and succeed, but majority of you just set yourselves up to fail again. It's a tough read. Once again, you know, I don't know what this is, but you ask me, is someone who's tied, and it's money. It's not love. I can't pay the bills. I spent all this money Christmas shopping. They could, say they spent 500 more than what they really did, and they're pocketing the rest. I'm telling you, if you hand them money, you fail the test. And it could cause you sorrow. But that's like giving a drug addict money over and over and over again, knowing they're going to buy drugs. You're basically doing the same thing. It is somebody who's pocketing your money. You, hands down, have an inner knowing you shouldn't be in this situation. You know better. It is stressing you out. Someone's got you wrapped around their fucking finger. Someone's got you wrapped around their fucking finger. It's like, it's disgusting. Here we go again. It's like, I don't know if you think you're just fucking macho and you got money in the bank and you can afford to do it. It's not about that. There's a fucking lesson. You know better. Someone's about to have one hell of a karmic fucking week if they don't smarten up. Tell me about this offer. Because to me, you probably missed out on an offer. You missed out on a new soul family, a new soul group. You missed out on the one true one. And trust me, for those who are in the other shoes, your one true one is coming, so don't worry. If that one couldn't do it and you feel like it was still that person for you, it doesn't matter. The universe will bring you somebody else. Believe that. You're probably already remanifesting somebody else anyway without you even knowing it, because your self-worth alone, taking yourself out of a scenario known as no good, is already remanifesting a new person, place, or thing. So you're letting fear and grief stop you from something brand new. So you got multiple things going on this week. It's such turmoil. It's like you can get out of this by just putting up boundaries. I want to shake somebody. Some people, I hate to say it, guys, some people in life, they don't fucking learn. They just don't. Don't have high hopes for anybody returning. Don't have high hopes for anybody fucking changing. I hate to deliver those type of messages. This is somebody who knows they're supposed to go in a new direction. They're choosing not to. Or they're still fiddling with the fucking idea. And you got freaking Frack over here. Still wanting more. More. And it's like, you're refusing just to compromise. This could be an offer that has to do with court. I don't know why I keep getting pulled to fucking court. I keep getting pulled to a court or a lawyer. No, the answer is still no. Don't think you have to take the offer. I'm telling you. Even if you got a good lawyer, the answer is still no. You're being guided and watched over. Nobody's gonna fuck with your money. When you have ancestors watching over you, nobody gets to fuck with your money. Believe that. But if you have the inner knowing you're supposed to go in a new direction and you're not, and you're still feeding the devil, trust me, your ancestors will let that person take your money because you're weak and you know better. See the problem? So whatever route you choose this week is on you. But there is something that's going to come in this week. Others of you, you have an offer coming towards you because there's something new and you're being guided. No, I can't even flip that, so it's positive. So scratch that. Let me just remind you guys, I work with karma and I'm a healer. So you're not going to see positivity like that on my board all the time. You're not. Even if you're in a good spot in your life, you still need to know your boundaries. If you're being taken advantage, this could be work. Okay? I'm not a happy-go-lucky reader and being like, oh my God, you got this new opportunity and you're going to fall in love and blah, blah. No. No. I heal karma, trauma, things like that. So let's be real fucking realistic. Because if you don't want to be realistic, you can go find another fucking reader that wants to lie to you and tell you about all these wonderful things that have been coming in for the last year. Ask yourself, where are they? Where are all these wonderful things that people keep talking about? Where are they? Have they come to you? Or you're still stuck on this person because you keep giving somebody the benefit of the fucking doubt even though they keep letting you down. Are you still in that nasty fucking energy too? Let's be realistic about our fucking scenario, people. I believe this is something you already took yourself out of, and this energy is still lingering. It's lingering because they either want back in or it's a massive lesson and we need to push through this karmically, or we have to wait for the planets to realign for the new lessons to come in. That's life. But you will be tested. And the outcome is detrimental. That word I can't say, detrimental, whatever the fuck that word is. You all know what I'm trying to say. Because you know better. But you feel bad saying no. You also know that you need to go in a new direction. But you're still engaging in this shit. And if it's linked to money and a lawyer, some of you, this is money and a lawyer or a decision with the courts or DYF and anything governmental. The answer is no. You can still win. You have your ancestors looking over you. Because you could be fearing, oh, I should just give them that. Yep. It's better than the last one. It's like a counter offer. How many fucking counter offers? I feel like this is a lot of counter offers. A lot of countering. For some of you. Or you're just starting the countering. I don't know. But the answer is no. You might be willing to give in because you just want to wrap something up quickly. But don't do it. Use your best discernment here, guys. Clearly don't listen to just like a reader. Oh my God, Courtney's telling me no. Oh my God. There's a false foundation here. This answer no is linked to something karmic. And it's linked to money. Bound by money, bound by something. It's like, it's money, it's not love. The Knight of Swords really wants to come out. That was the only card that came out in the other deck. It's like you're not getting the truth. You're not getting the truth in a situation. It's like that answer is no. That's the same as the answer is no. You're being lied to. One more for the answer is no. Ask more questions. Seek the truth. I don't think you're convincing yourself it's no. It's the King of Cups. So someone's going to come towards, so this is energy of a masculine saying no. Get more answers, get more details. There's truth you're not seeing. I don't know if you don't want to leave something because you think like you're going to lose money. But this is the return. So this is somebody coming back for a handout. And it wouldn't be the first handout. So you really have to go within here because it's the Hermit, guys. You're about to get a message. You really have to go within here and do what's best. And right now, you're having a real hard time making that decision because whomever you're saying no to, or whoever you should be saying no to, okay, it's going to hurt. But don't stop somebody else's karma. Because we've had that on the board plenty of times too, where you not wanting to go through with something because of how other people are going to feel. You have to go within. This is like following your heart, putting the offer out there. It could be a message. This is all linked to one karmic energy. And this is the inner knowing. Okay, because if I clarify that right now, the offer is not going to be good. Or you might think it's good. Could even be a one-night stand. Decisions, unconventional. The hammer, sabotaging, still wanting to like get out. Rebuilding. So to me, there's jealousy here too. To me, someone's going to come back because they're trying to stop you from moving forward. So be aware that someone's trying to come back, and the reason why they're coming back is financial matter. God, how many times do I have to read this? Can we all just shake somebody? Like right now, if we all do it together, okay, put your phone down and just shake somebody for a minute for me. Can we help spirit shake somebody? I'm dead serious right now. Everybody put your phone down and shake with me. Come on. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Come on, shake. Shake. Because technically we would go to jail if we did this in real fucking life. Fuck, man. The person that's coming back into your life is coming back because of money. And this is the energy you have and possess, and you can move forward, and you got the inner knowing you're being guided in a certain situation. And yes, it's painful. When you say no, it's going to be painful. Sure as fuck is. But wasn't it painful when they turned their back on you? Think about it. Think about that for one fucking second and smarten the fuck up. Wasn't it painful when they turned their back on you? But God forbid you turn your back on them. Why? Because you think you're the better person? This shit's karmic. Wake up. So if it's not money for you, it could be just possessions, ego, pride, possessions. Okay? If it's not money, it's possessions. It's control. This is somebody who there's jealousy here, is afraid you're going in a new direction. Can we rebuild it? Because this hermit is pure. You need to go within. What do you really want? Because you know you belong somewhere else. This is all karmic energy. And someone's probably giving you a hard time I don't know if you're telling them, no, I want to date. I just want to see what's out there, or blah, 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 blah. So someone's coming back out of jealousy too. There's jealousy here. Please, we can fix it. Please. No, they're just scared you're going to go in a new direction. So you might be fearing that this is all going to happen when you break the news. I don't know what's going on in your head mentally. I guess it would be natural for that feeling to come out. But this is, tell me about this date card. Because I really want to turn this into something positive, but I can't. This is all karma. It's karmic energy. This is what's, you know what I mean? But you know better. The love call. Someone expresses love, a message. That's not pure. You got the fucking devil on your hands. You got the fucking, tell me about this love call. You for real got the fucking devil on your fucking hands. You got somebody who knows how to emotionally manipulate you. That's emotions. That's jealousy. If you're dating somebody, you're just not going to get a phone call expressing love, messages of love, thinking about you, letting you know, pretending they're sad. You don't do that when you're just dating casually. This is somebody you know. That's the devil. And you know you're being guided out. Yeah, no, it's time to heal. Unawakened. You're unawakened to a situation. You are hands down unawakened to a situation. There's something you are not seeing. That's why we're shaking you. You're not seeing it. There's a masculine here that the answer is no. You need to get more answers. You're not being told the truth. You need to seek more. The Knight of Swords is about questioning, making sure you're getting the truth. Get out of your fucking emotions. You're coming in as the King of Cups. You're emotionally tied to this karmic situation. This energy can emotionally manipulate you right now. Or anybody for that matter. But it's speaking to the masculine. You are easily emotionally manipulated right now. You're coming in as cups. So you're going to feel bad saying no. It's going to break your heart. You're unawakened to what somebody's doing. But I wouldn't worry about it. Let Spirit take care of it. Spirit's got your back here. Your ancestors got your back. It'd be real nice if I could read this in a different way. Yeah, 7 of Wands for the love call. Block it. Block it with the Hierophant here. There's a lesson here. The Hierophant's a lesson or it's a marriage. Block it. With the 7 of Wands with the love call, block it. You need to heal. You need to move on. There's a new soul family for you. There's a new tribe. There's a new companion, whether you know them or not. Yep, it's going to be heartbreaking. But you have the inner knowing you're being guided. And yes, it's a hard no, and it's going to be a sad no. But the person that's coming back is trying to sabotage you from moving forward. Spirit would never say block. The 7 of Wands is all about protecting yourself, blocking it. So this love call is false. It's fake. What are you scared of? Moving forward, scared of what? You're holding on to this karmic situation, this past person, because fear of rejection, or fear of rejecting them, or fear that the person, the direction you're going in is going to reject you. Your soul knows this is not your person anymore. I'm telling you, be careful here. You're going to be playing with fire, because you know, when you have an inner knowing and the universe knows that you know, and you continue to feed the devil, Good person or not, it's still toxic and unhealthy. It's still karmic. There's a lesson here. You have to block this energy. It is time for you to heal. So there's going to be some crocodile tears. They're not pure. I feel like your heart and your tears are going to be pure. Because who wants to say no to a loved one? But you're being taken advantage of. Your lesson here is to say no. This is a hard lesson here. To put your fucking boundaries up with the Seven of Wands and say no. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. It's time for you to heal. This is a very emotional, disturbing situation. And somebody is coming back for money. And if it's not for money, it's unhealthy possessions. It's for the wrong reasons. And you know better. And you know it. You're seeing it. You know. You're unawakened. But you're not, no. I feel like you are awakened. I think somebody else doesn't see possibly your strength. You're battling with your strength right now. I hope you push through and persevere. I really do. Because somebody is coming back. And this is not good energy to be in. When you got to turn someone down, you don't want to be in your emotions. So that's scary as a reader to see, because you're going to allow your emotions to make decisions when you need to mentally make decisions here. Your emotions need to go elsewhere. This is not an emotional decision. This is not the week to make an emotional decision regarding family or karma. This is not the week. Tell me about this return. It's a false foundation. It's fake. And this is why you would be a sucker too, because it's the holidays. This is somebody projecting old memories. I'm telling you, this is even tough to read, because this is where people can get away with this shit, because it's sentimental. It's the holidays, right? What am I reading? The return. And I feel like that's a good thing, but in a different way. Engagement, partnership, complete union. But then we got girl with the snake. Let me get one more. To me, I think you're returning to yourself, but you're still bound. Because that's what I just picked up on. This is wanting to go in a new direction, but you're still tied. Yeah, see, unconditional love, oneness, affection. See, I knew that energy just shifted. So to me, you want to go elsewhere. You want something new. See, you're battling your strength right now, because you want to go somewhere new. You want to return to somebody else's life. But you're still karmically bound. What the fuck, guys? See, that's not good. Somebody wants to return to you, but they're still karmically bound. I don't think you make exceptions for that. Tell me about this material world and bounds. Guys, please be careful with your energy, because you are still bound. What am I doing? Bounds and material. I do think you're going to push through. Some people will. Your heart could be elsewhere. Yeah, you got the runner, codependent, or listening to ego. What up, Buttercup?
You still alive, yo?
I am.
That's wild. Take a few of these.
Stealing my Starburst.
Show me what. I thought he was already up earlier.
He was. Where is he?
Sleeping again.
In the bed or on the side?
In his bed, though. In his bed.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Oh my gosh, 6:65. 6:65.
Bye-bye.
6:65. You gotta shower soon. I'm trying to read this in a positive way because I wanted to earlier too, but this is very karmic. So here's the thing, guys. Somebody wants to return, but they're still karmically bound. They're still karmically tied. Fuck, man. Fuck. Fuck. If I turn this in a positive way, this is somebody who wants to reach out to you, but you blocked them. Don't worry about them. Meaning, if you're the masculine here, because like if you're the meaning like if you're trying to, if someone blocked you, right? The other energy, you need to worry about yourself right now, not somebody else. You need to worry about yourself because there's still something codependent and toxic here. So cheers and high fives to the person who fucking blocked it. And I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but you can't return into somebody's life if you're still karmically fucking tied. This is saying you're still karmically tied, but yet you're trying to come back to somebody. Oh, the fuck right now. This just gets fucking sillier and sillier. One more for this love call. Because I really feel like it's toxic. You have two different energies here. The divine masculine. Again, unawakened. It's the same fucking message, guys. It is. It's the divine masculine. You need to say no to something. Why do you want to go back into somebody's life if you're still karmically tied? Can you for 1 second think about the other person? The strength that it took for this person to even step away from you because you were unhealthy for them. How about you stop thinking about yourself for 1 second? And I know this hurts, but it is like fucking stop. Think about other people and what you put them through. Seriously. Fuck, man. It's like, what are they not seeing? There's a masculine not seeing something here, but you have it in a knowing you need to go in another direction. I'm telling you, this is so karmic. Be careful. You're being tested and it can turn out horribly. Not showing true feelings, pretending. This is somebody who's not telling you truly how they feel. This is somebody who's in love, that sees a future, that loves you unconditionally. We already know that. That's not going to make us unblock you. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's watching. Trust me. We have more self-worth. We are not going to unblock you because you love us. Or you're unaware of somebody trying to come in and play you. Let's get one more for unawakened. Because it's the masculine not seeing something. Again, not today, not dealing with it. There's boundaries and you got the chaser. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You're fucking karmic up your ass lying to you. You don't fucking see it. You guys are stuck together. One's listening to their ego and the other one's just doesn't want to be abandoned. Bleh. I hate to fucking say it. It makes me sick. Where it's like, don't you want more at your life? Don't you want to love again? Don't you want to be happy again? Don't you want, you know what I'm saying? You want unconditional love. You want all this. You want to come back in somebody else's life, but you're still dealing with a karmic situation. Like the fuck right now is wrong with you. This is somebody who wants to come back in and fucking lie to you. So men, wake up this week. I got plenty of male watchers. Wake up. This is for the men. Maybe I'll do the women this week. But right now this is for the man. And the thing is, you know better. You know there's somebody else for you. We all see it. It's on the board. You know there's somebody else for you. You're still karmically tied. So I really hope you don't try to go towards somebody else because they're not having it. You need to wake up and heal. You need to block this negative energy. Don't be a sucker. Stop being a victim. I don't know if you were playing victim or have victim mentality, but you're about to be a victim if you don't smarten up. You're letting your pride and your ego and you thinking you know what's best and this person's not like that. You're about to get played. And the universe is going to let it happen if you don't pick up on it. A majority of you, I think they're going to let it happen no matter what because you know better. There's going to be a nasty lesson learned this week. And you can't stop it. They can't stop it. I can't stop it. Friends can't stop it. You're going to have to say no. And you're probably going to cry. And it's going to be painful. It's right around the holidays. But instead of thinking about the holidays and old memories, why don't you think about what type of energy you want to carry into 2022? Because I sure as fuck wouldn't carry this energy into 2022. I'd run from this shit. So there's going to be a sudden change, shocking news, upheaval, transformation. It might be by you saying no. Watching, stalking, gaslighting. Someone's keeping an eye on you. There could be a private eye. Heartbroken. Somebody's heartbroken. Or this is going to break your heart to say no. Or you're going to get a message that's going to break your heart. But I think karmically, you're the one that has to say no. So it's going to break your heart. But I think you're going to find out something. Or you already found out something. I don't know if you got to deliver the news. I don't know if you had a PI. I don't know if you did your own research. But you have to say no. You have to. This is a test. It's a lesson. You know something, but you don't. There's still something you don't know. Okay? There's still something you don't know. Yeah, see? It's nostalgia. It's the holidays. Someone's gonna use that to their advantage to hold on as tight as they can to you. Because there's a toxic, unhealthy person here. And they either know there's somebody else in your life, or this is you wanting to go towards somebody else, but you're still karmically tied. You saying no is going to break your heart, but you have to. The Hierophant. Somebody from your past, a relationship, a marriage, somebody. Family member. There's something going down you don't see. Because your ego is in the way. Or you're choosing money first. Yeah, see, there's something over. There's a lesson here. You need to wrap something up. You got two major arcana sitting on it. You have protection from the other side. You have some dead ancestors, never mind spirit. You have dead ancestors that have your back, but they can only do so much. Oh, fuck, man. This is like if you don't make the right decision, this is where shit gets real ugly. Like real ugly. Like real ugly. Max is trying so hard to come in. Hi, baby. You struggling out there? Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. Hi. How are you? Hi. You want attention? Somebody could just be coming back for attention. Max wants to jump over here so bad, but he knows better, so he's going to sit over there. Denial. I acknowledge my fear and replace it with instant awareness. And grief. Yeah, and you got the ego at the bottom of the deck. You want to go in a new direction, but you're fearing the worst. Only you can take yourself out of that energy. If something's unconditional, you see long term, go after it. The problem I have with that right now is that you're still karmically tied. Okay? That's a problem. It's a big problem. You clearly have somebody in your life or someone else. It's a direction you want to go in. It's unconditional love. You're fearing the worst. You're fearing they're gonna say no. You're fearing they're not gonna answer the phone. If I twist this, you're fearing the worst. Okay. Again, you can only get yourself out of this. It's not up to somebody else to come in and make you feel better. So you make the moves that you know you need to make. You clearly lost somebody or something, an opportunity. That's why you're unawakened. You're not seeing it. You're in denial, expecting the worst. Because you've allowed yourself to experience the worst. I'm just like, you have a be grateful for what you have. Gratitude came out. You have a big lesson here this week. Are you going to sit in grief or are you going to move forward? You're going to take action. You're going to do something. Because it is time for you to get the fuck out of Dodge. You want a new opportunity. You want newness. And again, pride is still at the bottom of the deck, which is ego. So you're wallowing. You know better. And you're still wallowing. instead of taking action and doing what's right, you're crying. You're choosing that. You're choosing the sorrow. You're choosing to be negative. You're choosing to lose opportunities. You're choosing to not tell the truth. You're choosing not to go in a new direction, knowing you should be. You're in denial over a woman or a man if you're in the same sex. You're straight up in denial. This chick, all she wants is fucking money. You're not seeing it. You're in denial. Can we all just shake this energy again? It's just like, what I don't your ego, you're being played by a woman, a wife, your kid's mother, a girlfriend, somebody from your past, a friend, a family member. You're being played and you don't see it. It's because you're fearing other things in your life, fearing ending one relationship to go into another one, fearing everything's the fucking worst case scenario with you guys. And you can only take yourself out of that energy. You have a woman coming towards you this week that's straight up fucking lying to you. And you fucking know better. The thing you want, see how crazy this is to me? You know you're being led in a new direction, but yet you keep allowing some woman to use you. This can absolutely hands down be someone's wife. This is a masculine. This is a feminine abusing a masculine energy. This is abuse. This is emotional abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse, whatever it is to you, whatever the masculine means most, whatever possessions they have. If it's not money, it's possessions. Whatever they value is being taken advantage of. And the masculine is in denial, but yet knows. It's so fucking mind-blowing. How about you be more grateful in life? Instead of crying, how about you be more grateful? Because that's what this is saying. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that presents themselves. So you know there's better. You know you want unconditional. There's either another woman or you know you want unconditional love, something better, completion. You know what I'm saying? But instead of going after what you want, you're allowing the grief to overtake you this week. This relationship is over. There's no going back. There's something being done right under your nose and you don't see it because you're in denial. This person would never do that to me. She would never do that. Oh, the fuck she wouldn't, because she is. You're being used. I don't know if you just don't care or if you really truly just don't see it. You're being used by the Queen of Cups. There's like a court couple here. You don't see it. And this woman's coming in with a emotional manipulation. Or you're in denial that you deserve better, and this is your future partner, because you want to return to somebody. So to me, you might even be in denial, and this is your future partner. I don't know if you think they're with you for money, if you're fearing somebody only wants to be with you for money. I mean, there's so many different scenarios here. But at the end of the day, you need to understand that your ancestors are setting this up. Do you think your ancestors, your loved ones, your dead ones are going to set you up with a hungry money fucking bitch? No. No. Your ancestors want the best for you. They got your back. They're guiding you. You are fully aware that you're being guided to a brand new direction. but yet you're still allowing other energy to hold you back. So if you think someone wants to come your way because you got money, trust me, they don't. That's unconditional love. I guarantee this person's not even in your life anymore because they don't give a fuck about money. If this person has their choice with unconditional love and what I see here, they would choose love over money any day. Someone who loves unconditionally does not care about money. They may care about money because they got to pay their bills and shit like that, right? But they're not with somebody because of money. I'll put it that way. If you're financially secure, that's just a fucking bonus. Trust me, they are not in your life because of money. And your ancestors would not be setting you up with somebody because of fucking money. Your dead relatives would not do that to you. So you got some lessons this week because you know you want to be somewhere else and you're just sitting here crying instead of doing what's best for you. And that's a problem. You're crying over a loss. But if you ask me, it's not really a loss. Because you wouldn't be going through this if it was actually a loss. Get what I'm saying? If you're meant to be with somebody else and a marriage is meant to last and all that, you would not be in this situation. You would not be reading this, watching this reading. It's like you won't move forward because you fear other people won't accept you or what other people are going to think. So you can sit this week and cry all week about things you don't have, or you can be grateful for the things that you do have, but you need to go after it. Stop letting everybody else do the work. It's called equality. It's called synergy. It's called reciprocity. I think for some of you, you think somebody's in it for the money. I don't know. What's that thing called then? If you got money like that, what's that thing called? Not an affidavit. Prenuptial. Protect your money. Because I'm telling you right now, with these cards right here, the other person, other woman, doesn't care about money. Believe that. And don't let, and I got to remind you again, apparently, that your ancestors are not going to set you up to fail. So some of you, that's a big issue. You think somebody wants to be with you because of money. And trust me, it's the wrong woman you're holding on to. That's there for money. And that's over. You can't go back. There's a relationship that's over. It's done. Finito. And to me, you could be fearing rejection, but to me, it's not. To me, you have to say no. I truly feel like somebody's coming back in and asking for money. Or they're going to use money as a scare tactic. Don't you want to stay married for tax purposes? Don't you want to stay? You know what I'm saying? Like someone's going to try to scare you to stay in some type of contract because they don't want to be abandoned. It's like the Five of Pence. They don't want to lose money. They don't want to be abandoned. To me, this other energy knows you're leaving. Or you want something more for yourself. Because they're really trying to put a fucking wedge in the wheel. And I don't think you thought that person would even do that. Because you were too busy getting your ego fucking fed. And now everything's just going to fucking crash around you because you know better. And you're still allowing energy to get the best of you. You're grieving and you're mourning over what? Over somebody who didn't love you. Or love you the way you need to be loved. The end of the day, what pisses me off as a reader is that you know better. You know that the two of you, whatever this is, you're hanging on for all the wrong reasons. But she was attached to the unawakened. Right? You're listening to your ego. You're letting possessions, you're letting money get the best of you. She just doesn't want to be abandoned. And this was on unawakened. She just doesn't want to be left out. You really want to stay in a relationship, a marriage, or whatever this is? Because fucking, this is Misery Loves Company. I don't even want to read this shit. Because this is sad. This isn't even like frustrating as a reader anymore. This is just sad that you don't even know your own fucking self-worth. And you're allowing other energy. And you know what? I'm at the point where I'll let the fucking wolves feed off of you. Because I've been reading this for months. You want to stay unawakened? Stay unawakened. Let the wolves fucking take you. You should be happy the ancestors have your back right now. Because nobody else wants to have your back right now. Like, seriously. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You and your ego. Who the fuck do you think you are? You really think anybody in your life wants to be around this type of energy? It's not romantic. It's not sweet. It's not loving. It's control. It's power. It's ego. Your wife or your husband, whoever this is, they don't even know who you are. You don't even know who they are. You guys have never showed each other the true yous. And I know that's a fact because it's karmic. When real and true love comes along and it's unconditional, and you have to face this shit, that's because it's authentic. You're dealing with somebody who's authentic. They're not going to accept anything less. So it would make sense that you would want to stay and feed the devil. Because the devil feeds you. Because they don't want to be abandoned. Or you can stay in this awful connection that's draining you mentally, emotionally, financially. What I see the most this week is crying. And for what? For what? There's other things in your life that you can be thankful for. You know you're being guided out of a situation, but you're sitting here crying. See the fucking problem? You're the problem. You have other people around you that you can be grateful for, that love you unconditionally, but you'd rather cry over a situation because someone got caught up. You didn't give a fuck what they were doing when you were playing. I mean, this is like... Somebody got you to such a low in your life that you can't even determine what's real and what's fucking fake anymore. Yeah. It's time for you to start making better choices. You're in denial when it comes to a feminine in your life. You need to start making healthier choices in love and in life. This is self-worth, self-care, being happier. Or this could be this chick being in denial. That could be your wife that's in denial. And if she's in denial, that's because you fed her lies along the way. Let's not forget that either. We got addiction, codependent, obsession, has a block, restraining themselves. So you got a woman here. I'm just like, what the fuck? How do you not see this? It's just, this is fucking mind-blowing to me. You're hiding behind falseness. Some of you're hiding behind addictions. Every time you get in your emotions, you drink, you shoot up, you smoke weed. It's energy of a coward. I hate to call it as I see it, but you're a fucking coward. And you hide it through addiction. When you should be making healthier choices for yourself. You can't even see that somebody's playing you because of your fucking addictions. There's an addiction here. Porn, shopping, food, alcohol. You can't even see that somebody is playing you because of your addiction. And every time you get into your emotions, you fucking shoot up, you drink up, you do something. That's what this is. There's a masculine here that's addicted to drinking, drugs, porn, food, TV, whatever it is. This is how you block your emotions. This is how you get out of things. You let your ego walk the fucking road as you sit back and fucking drink your emotions away. That's what you do. You're taking the cowardly way out. And you have ancestors and loved ones that are looking at you and just, hate to say it, they're extremely disappointed. And I hate to say it, but you know better. You know you need to go elsewhere. You know there's somebody else for you. And you're just shooting up your sorrows or drinking away your sorrows. Massive problem. Massive. It's keeping you in denial. It's keeping you unawakened. Somebody's only with you for money. And your pride is telling you, that's not true. Blah, 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 blah. You sound like a fucking pussy. I have no tolerance for this shit anymore. You know better. You know better. You know you're in a situation that sucks, that you shouldn't be with. You're being used. You're being abused. And instead of you actually owning the situation, like you're just you're just hiding behind your addiction. This is an addiction. You need to make healthier choices, and you're not. You have a woman around you that's toxic and that is playing you, and you don't want to see it. And every time you think that somebody might be right, you fucking crack a beer. You fucking light a bong. Whatever you do, turn to porn. Whatever you do, shame on you. Well, I'm not going to lie, I don't see a turnaround this week because somebody is going to hands down stay in their addiction this week because it's their scapegoat and it's the holidays. And they don't want to think that somebody else is using them. This is karma. What goes around comes around. You probably played a lot of women or played it real fucking dirty at some point in your life, and this is karma. You have a woman that's using you. The same thing that you did to her, she's been doing to you for a very long time. And you just don't want to see it. You must not forget it's a full moon. Phooey. I'm going to call it as it is. I'll call it the fucking truth, whether it hurts your fucking feelings or not. You're being a fucking pussy. You're cracking a fucking beer. You're shooting up. You're turning to porn. You're turning to food. Instead of dealing with your emotions and dealing with this chick that's taking advantage of you, you'd rather just, you can't see it. You can't see it because there's so much pride and fear and other shit in your fucking life that you don't want to address. When you can just address shit and get it done with in the next month or two and then live a brand new fucking life. So you're going to sit here and cry all week when you have things in your life that you can be grateful for. So apparently you're going to learn the hard way because your ancestors are even disappointed in you. And I hate to deliver that message, and I wouldn't deliver that message if I wasn't positive about that. I'm telling you, you know you're not supposed to be in this situation. You know there's somebody else for you. You know there's another situation that is best for you. And you'd rather sit in this sorrow. I'd be real careful because there's a leech coming your way this week. But you wouldn't know she's a leech. Because you've been too busy feeding your own fucking problems than to face fucking reality. You're extremely ungrateful for the things you have in your life right now. And you're probably going to get taught a hard lesson because you're being ungrateful. And it's not with money. There's no self-worth here. There's been so many beautiful things that have come in and out of your life that you should have already been grateful for, that you took advantage of. And you have a woman here that's taken advantage of you, your kindness, your money, your gratitude, and you don't want to see it. You want to know what the biggest fucking problem is here? Your addiction. So if there's women that are watching this and you're staying with somebody and fucking that stupid loves fucking stupid, because the woman that's staying with this other energy is staying for financial reasons. And they don't want to be abandoned. They don't want to feel lonely. They don't want to feel left out. Fucking cry me a river, bitch. Your karma's coming your way too. Trust me. I'd love to say stupid deserves stupid, but apparently your ancestor has different plans for you. If you can fucking man up and do it. Because right now, this is all crying. Like something's over. There's a marriage over. There's something over. Or you're crying because somebody else is out of your life because they took the initiative to have self-fucking worth in their life. They don't want toxic shit and control in their life. You had unconditional love. You probably found the one somewhere along the road and you fucking, bye. Tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the fucking trash. Is what you did. And instead of going after what you want, I guarantee you're just going to let your addiction get the best of you. Or you can prove me wrong and spirit wrong and everybody else wrong, because apparently you really love to prove people fucking wrong. You can do that too. And smarten up and start living your fucking life. Because right now you're being taken advantage of. And your ego is blocking it. I'm too good. I'm too this. I'm too that. It's like fucking bleh. I'm dead serious. You're crying because energy blocked you. Because your energy is fucking toxic. I doubt your wife left because she likes the fucking money and she doesn't want to be abandoned. So she's going to do whatever she can do to put a wedge in whatever fucking wheel. It comes down to you, self-worth, your fucking morals, knowing better. You have to make the move. You have to make the decision. Stop being a fucking coward and hoping other people are going to make the mistake first. Grow the fuck up. Whoever I'm talking to, grow the fuck up. You and your manly fucking ego. Go fucking swallow it. So apparently, you know, ladies, if you didn't get a chance to bitch someone out, I'm just doing it for you. There's a dead bug. Right on grief. It's dead. It's gone. You fucking lost it. Go smoke a fucking blunt. Go fucking crack a beer. Go put your whiskey over ice. Whatever your fucking vice is that has stopped you from seeing that you're being played. This is karma for your past actions. You must have played a lot of women in your life. This is player 101. Took advantage of women. And now you've had someone in your life that has been taking advantage of you for a long time. Trust me, you're going to lose some money. And you're trying to hold on to it all safe and fucking comfy. Spirit's not going to let you. If you don't let it go, you're going to lose a lot more than just money. So, yeah. This is, this is somebody who's going to cry all week instead of going after something their soul is crying out for. Because it's the fucking Hermit. You fucking know you belong elsewhere. You know you deserve more. But you're crying over somebody who's fucking using you. What a waste. You're allowing your ego and your addiction to be played. Your addiction is blocking the devil. The devil has a real easy fucking gateway because of your addiction. The devil knows how to use your addiction to her advantage. And she's playing you. And if you don't snap the fuck out of it this week, you're going to lose a lot of money. Your ancestors are going to make sure you lose some money and you have to rebuild if you don't play it safe. Well, Spirit's going to make sure you lose a lot of money. Your ancestors don't have pull over the universe. They're trying so hard right now so you don't lose money or you don't lose your possessions. That's like having to go to fucking rehab and you lose your home, you lose everything. It's the same thing. Your ancestors are trying so hard to guide you in a new direction so you don't lose your possessions. But I'm telling you right now, Your ancestors don't have pull over the universe. They don't have pull over karma. So I'd be thanking your ancestors tonight because they're struggling. Because you know better. But every time you get a thought or a feeling or something becomes reality, instead of facing it, you pour whiskey, you crack a beer, you roll a blunt, you turn to porn, whatever it is you need to feed. Because that's how you're emotionally satisfying yourself, because you don't know how to get in tune with your emotions. But you have somebody around you that unconditionally loves you and is there for you and helps you and supports you, and you push that energy away. And you want it back. And I'm telling you right now, you can't have it back because you're attached to the fucking devil. Wake the fuck up. All right. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. So, there's that. There's all that. Okay? We'll do the women at some point. We're going to have to actually do 2 groups because there's a karmic woman here too that's taking advantage of a masculine. So there needs to be 2 more reads of the karmic woman and the other karmic women or men. Does that make sense? Because even if you're the meant to be and you're the soulmate and you're the one that unconditionally loves, you still have karma with this energy that they refuse to clear with you because they're not clearing their own karma. So even though you're unconditional love, there's still karma. This is somebody who refuses to take accountability for the shit they've done in life. This new moon, this full moon, it's a doozy. It's a doozy for the ones who are not listening to their higher selves. I wouldn't dare even think about going back to somebody that unconditionally loves you. I wouldn't fucking dare. You're going to make the situation so much more worse. Even if you want the best for that other person, you can't deliver the best because you're not taking care of yourself. So if I can give you any advice, do not go back. Do not go towards the one that loves you unconditionally. Maybe some of you should because that person might be able to help you, but I don't know because you're still karmically tied. It depends. Maybe that unconditional love is a counselor. I don't know. But you need someone's help. And until you wake up and realize and accept somebody else's help to get out of this situation, you're fucking screwed. Congratulations, Mike. The energy I'm dealing with is not clean. It's their way of not facing reality. And the energy on the board knows they're being guided in a new direction. Knows it. That's why karma is going to hit hard this week. Because they know better. Ooh, it's karma hitting hard this week. This energy is probably going to cry all week. Because you could have had it all. You could have had things. It is what it is, guys. You made your bed and now you got to lie in it. You told so many fucking lies along the way. Allowed people to fucking play you. You wouldn't open up. You wouldn't. Somebody probably came in and told you this person's no good or this and that. You wouldn't listen. You wanted to fight society. You wanted to play house. I don't know what the fuck you were doing. Well, addictions and ego has gotten the best of you. Can't stop other people's fucking karma. This is energy of you wanting to stop. Like, I'm just, oh, I almost don't even want to read the other energy of the feminine because we already know that she's no good. It's the same shit. I'll shit on her too, whether she's a good person or not, because she's doing the same thing he's doing. What goes around comes around. She's playing him because of all the fucking women he played. And he doesn't want to see it. His fucking ego's in the way. Well, don't worry. For those who wanted for people to get karma wrapped up in a nice little present this Christmas, it's getting wrapped up in a nice little fucking present this Christmas. I can't feel bad for this energy. You guys can't feel bad for this energy. They know better. They know better. You can't feel bad. Apparently, they need to be taken advantage of. And unfortunately, it's going to fuck with their possessions. And it is what it is. And spirit really has their back. Well, the ancestors really have their back. But again, ancestors don't have pull over the universe. They can protect you and guide you and lead you.
Hey.
But if you're not going to listen.
If you're not going to listen, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Caden, wise
So
words.
true.
If you're not going to listen, doesn't matter.
For real.
For real.
I'm going to shower.
Okay. Go wash away your sins. You just came in to steal my
I
Starburst.
got a few for that road, though.
Can I have a blue and yellow one?
Mhm.
Thanks.
I'm going to shower now.
Stop stealing my sugar.
You want to split them real quick?
No, I'm not divvying up my candy.
I can, though. I can do it right now.
No.
No?
No.
You can have 75%, though. I'll be back, though, soon. For, like, a few. Thanks for the batteries, though.
Oh, you're welcome.
I didn't see those until right now.
How about thanks, Mom, for giving me life?
I said that. I said thanks for the batteries, Joe.
Thanks for the batteries, yeah.
Thanks. I'm going to shower. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Love you.
Okay.
So, and don't forget, others of you that not dealing with these kind of spreads, you have beautiful shit coming in. Rewards, harvest, ideas, creativity, fire. This is just letting you know what type of energy is around you. This type of energy will always be around you. You need to learn how to work through it. And I need to get real tough sometimes so you guys realize some people don't change. And some people have to learn the hard way. You know how many times I learned the hard way? Through pain. It is what it is. Trust me, there's a lot of good. This person you can't feel bad for this energy, guys. This person has a lot of things in life to be grateful for. They've experienced unconditional love. They have their ancestors that have their back. You can't feel bad for energy like this. You can't. You can't. You won't grow. This type of energy will hold you back. This is the type of energy that will suck you in and make sure you don't stray too far. And because there's possessions on the board, the woman wants to stick around. So these are like two people where it's like the masculine's battling himself, knowing that he can leave, knowing he needs to be going a different direction. He has to say no this week. Let's see if he does that. This energy, hands down, for sure, is going to have to say no to this energy. And it's going to be fucking hard. And I hope if this is your reading, you say no. And you sit with that pain for a little while, but then you pick yourself the fuck up and you move forward and you go find happiness and unconditional fucking love because you deserve better. But others, I'm telling you, they won't push through. The addiction's in the way. Their ego's in the way. They literally think that this person seriously has their back. That's how bad this person's in denial. That they seriously think that that wife or whoever that is seriously has their back. She don't have his back. And she's going to get her karma too. Oh, trust me, she's going to get hers too. Spirit sees everything that's going down. Hers is probably going to even be even harder. Trust that. Believe that. As soon as he picks himself up, here comes her karma. Oh, yeah. As soon as he does what's best for him, yep. Everybody gets what they deserve in the end. So you can choose to cry, or you can choose to be grateful for what you have. And you can start making moves in the direction you know you need to go. And that's the way it is. And to be honest with you, I don't even need to read the feminine energy because it's a different energy, different role, but still doing shady shit. And in all reality, if I read the other energy of the collective, that's more like about to get rewards and all this, like we all know that's coming. And we're not worried about it. So I got goosebumps. We're not, you know? So whatever comes out, comes out. But I am glad that this is a massive test for a lot of people this week because it's going to stop the energy from being on the board. If you lose, you lose. Like, that's it. There's no more. That's it. You lose, you lose. You're going to lose a lot more than what you think you're losing right now. You're crying over somebody who really doesn't. You could be crying too over the loss of the opportunity with somebody that you know was your ride or die. But if you got two ride or dies like that, don't you think it's worth apologizing or worth trying to fix something or worth going above and beyond and fighting for something and putting boundaries up? So you can cry or you can try. And if you're dealing with somebody, mark my words, if you're dealing with somebody who has unconditional love, they're not going to care about all this. I mean, they care, but they don't care. What they want is for you to get better, to do the right thing, to take care of yourself, to make the right fucking moves, to put the right boundaries up. Unconditional love is unconditional love. It doesn't come with conditions. If there's an addiction, apparently it might come with not conditions, but boundaries. If you can get real and authentic with yourself and go towards anybody to have a conversation and be real and authentic, if somebody truly loves you, they're not going to desert you. I guess it depends on the extent of this reading. Because I'd be nice to encourage this energy to be like, go after what you really want and try to work on it. But at the same time, I don't know what type of damage has been done. But if you're guided to go in another direction, and you know you are, then you're just the foolish one sitting there and not even trying. You have all this shit going down, but yet you want more. So instead of taking action and making things right, you're rolling a blunt and cracking a fucking beer. You're allowing energy, toxic energy, to still have a hold over you, which includes your addiction, never mind a woman that has been using you and that has been using you. Something obviously went down because you know you got to leave. And it's probably because your pride and your ego, that part of your pride and ego that's helping you. Because now you're looking at her in a different way, the toxic one. That's when you want to use that negative. That's when you want to use the dark energy. That's when the ego is good. It helps you block a person that's no good for you. You've been blocking the wrong person. You've been blocking the angel when you should have been blocking the devil. And now you take that ego and you block the devil to get out of a situation, and you go towards the light. That's why I said sometimes the dark is good. And apparently it had to come down to her fucking up or getting caught in a lie or something. Because now your own soul doesn't want it back. Because now you know better. Now you are being used. But there's still a lot more going on that you're unaware of. You just got a glimpse of something. So I'd be real careful here because you're still unaware. You're still unaware that there's so much more than just that one little feeling or something that got caught or got exposed. So you have a woman that's no good, you have an addiction that's no good, and you have possessions that are no good. That's like a triple whammy. If that goes south and you don't do the right thing, you're going to lose the women, you're going to lose the money, and you'll probably double the addiction. And because you double the addiction, you're going to lose the women, you're going to lose the money. Some people, again, have to learn the hard way. You stay with somebody for the wrong reason. Say you stay with somebody for money and you know better. The first thing that's going to be taken from you if you don't learn will be your money. Your money, your business, all these things will start dwindling. There's no way you're not noticing little things. And there's still stuff you're unaware of. That's scary. That's scary. Because if you don't make the right decision this week, you're going to lose a lot of possessions. And your ancestors no longer have control over what spirit decides to do. It's bittersweet, but it's the truth. If you were naive to it, it's different. But you probably were naive to it for too long. You're just in denial. But you know. And that's where it gets tricky. Because the universe now knows that you are aware. So you're playing with fire this week if you don't say no. You're going to face some pretty stiff consequences if you don't say no. I hope this read helps. I love you guys. I'm going to relax. I just thought, I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning just to start my car. 4:40 actually. That's life. That's life. Gotta do it. I love you guys. I had a great day with you. Oh, I was just gonna go shower, but Caden just jumped in the shower, didn't he? Pretty sure he did. Shit. Oh well. All right, guys. Enjoy your night. And I'll be back. That was really for masculine energy. So, I'll be back. I mean, it is what it is with the energy that came out. You know, I'd love to be like, oh, we could read this or read this, but like, it's the energy this week. Can't keep trying to stop karma. You don't have control over the universe. And the universe is sure as fuck gonna make sure that you know you don't have control over the fucking universe. And they're gonna start fucking with your possessions. Especially if you don't say no. Stop feeding a fucking leech. Stop feeding a fucking leech. A leech will attach themselves to you and suck you dry, whether it's your emotions, whether it's your finances, whether it's your mental energy. It's a fucking leech. Think about it. You guys have a leech. Whoever this is for, you have a woman in your life that is a fucking leech. But I don't want to think that way because she's the mother of my kids. Or I don't want to think that way because it's my mother. Suck it up. There's a lesson here. Not everybody that's blood is loyal. I'm pretty sure you've already learned that lesson. So much shit has been going on behind your back for a long time because of your fucking addiction. And you have a bitch taking advantage of that. So I don't feel bad that she's about to get her fucking karma too, because I hope the karma kicks her in the ass fucking hard. Because she deserves it, because she's fucking rotten. Right now, she's fucking rotten. And you got a masculine that doesn't want to fucking see it. And probably thinks the person that's giving this advice is just bitter or revengeful or just wants him to herself because he's got no fucking sense of anything right now. because he's under an addiction. So he's going to blame you, or he's going to try to prove a point so you're not wrong, and he looks like the good guy, and he wants, to look really good with society and all this other shit. That's the type of energy this is. Let me remind you, at the end of the day, we've all experienced this. I've experienced this. You guys have experienced this. Embarrassment, humiliation. I can't believe it. Just somebody else's turn. It'd be nice for once if somebody actually came in and actually owned their shit and try to make things work. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if somebody would actually fucking man up here and take accountability and live life again in a whole new fucking authentic way? I just don't get the concept of men sometimes. It's the little things that we're born with naturally. Own your fucking mistakes and make them right. But ego and pride and all this other stuff gets in the way because they don't want to look like they were wrong. Well, then you know what? You keep that person far away from you. Far, far away from you. And for those where the energy comes back and they want to be loyal and you'll know. Trust me, you'll know. But don't hold your breath, ladies and gents. It looks like karma needs to be served. This person has had plenty of other outs. This is not the first time they realized they had outs. Get what I'm saying? I love you guys. Have a great night. Have a great week. We'll see you soon. I love you too. Bye. Bells, I'm thinking about you. I love you. Hang in there. Bye, guys.